watching G's ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money. Neo praying every day, glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones notice me go riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up, and off we go here in Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Keeping it with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Running left is Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Could be our first points here. No! Off the crossbar and no good! And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Ralph. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Hey, go! Great job. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, Lion. Red.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All set up now for first and 10.
Think right. Go. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the Towers touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Murray. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence now off the play action. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chased out to his right. Took off with it again.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Murray setting up to throw. Connection made to Coleman. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's contained at the line for no gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, run!
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Free inside the 30. Jaden Reed. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running it with Mixon. Past midfield. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Eagles pushing for points. 2nd and 3 now. Back to the air, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Murray. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Go, go, let's go. Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
11, Agate. On red. Safe right. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. complete to Coleman. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 46. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray here on first down. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey, gun. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now the give to Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give. This is Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense. Man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
On the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Here's Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11. Lisa 24. Red.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This ball's caught by Pickens. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Go. Hey, Ron. It's hot.
Now Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Here we go, sir.
Lawrence throwing here. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
30 left. Red.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up.
Lisa 24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Getting out to his left. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Second and 3 now. Keeping it with Mixon. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, Murray. Pass caught by Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Has his man. It's Mixon. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll head out of bounds on the return. And he heads out the side of the end zone, so they'll take this at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has a man, it's Brown. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Go. Here we go.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Hey, run.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
11.
He'll throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
11, Agate.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to the well again. Gets this space right side. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
All right, let's go.
Another carry for him. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
Hey, easy. Route. All right, here we go. It's a hunt. Here we go. It's a hunt.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. He's out in the clear. And he manages to get out with the first. 25 seconds to go. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Throwing here, Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Big gain downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation, and they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put her front. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I get till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to look, Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do? I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flew elevator, we facing my brad. How you on the positive memo of cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend want me alone. None of my bitches happy at home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. You few pumps in the chain from the Homer. From the Homer? Hurt Bucky a goner. Hurt, get Bucky a goner. What you gon' do? 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 Up and up. Stunt. I steep, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.